So I'm working on a variation of the designated target drill. This is actually my third time trying to film it. I had issues with the microphone the first time. Second time I realized I had music playing in the background, which I like to listen to while I'm reloading and such, but thought it might be a distraction for the actual audio. So I'm trying to film it for a third time. So the idea here is my designated target is over here on my left side of the range. It'd be, from your viewpoint, the right side of the range. It's a small piece of steel. Every time I engage that piece of steel, it needs to be from the viewpoint of this side of the center stick, so somewhere in between here. There's 3 other targets, and every time I engage them, it has to be from the viewpoint of this side of the stick and over for each of those. Now, what I'm actually trying to work on here is I'm trying to work on transitions while moving. So as soon as I'm done hitting that piece of steel, quickly transitioning that next target, moving back this direction. As soon as I'm done with that one, quickly transitioning back, and trying to work on those fast transitions while actually moving. One issue that I notice I keep having is I keep getting sucked up to these sticks, which then causes an issue because as I come here and I go to transition, I have to suck the gun back in and then push it back out, which is inefficient. I need to work on actually staying back from the sticks so that I can keep the gun at extension. The sticks are kind of simulating USPSA wall. So something to note, something I know I need to work on. I don't know if you can see it from your viewpoint, but I've run this drill a couple times here, and I'm trending right here. I should be trending right through here so that I can have that extension. So we'll run this a couple times here, good or bad, and I'll show you the targets afterwards. We'll see what they look like. Again, every time I hit the target, I'm immediately transitioning, moving the opposite direction until I'm done with that target, and then transitioning back, moving the opposite direction. So we'll give this a try here a couple times. It's very hot today, so hopefully I don't need to take a break and grab my towel, but we'll see. All right, so actually while I was shooting, I realized I was getting sucked up to these sticks, and I kept trying to move myself back. Time on that was 11:09. Hits are actually pretty good. I know you guys can't see them, but I've got 2 alpha on that head box and 2 alpha on this one. I can't quite see the far one. So pretty happy with that. I was going a little bit slow, trying to get some good hits. I'll run through this a couple more times here and see how it goes. So it was 11:09. Well, I don't know if you can hear it on the audio, but I actually missed that piece of steel on 2 separate occasions. My steel is so small, it's funny. Tom Castro's out here training, and he's like, dude, if you get around even close to it, call it a hit. Because the steel's, it's way smaller than USPSA rules will allow. Time on that was 11:21, but I still actually want to get hits on it. We'll give it another go here, see what happens. I'd like to get this down in the 9, so I got to speed it up a bit. Same thing, missed that steel once. I got 1 more magazine. Give it a try. It was a 1060. I've got to 1-for-1 that steel if I want a decent time. Again, I noticed I got sucked up to the sticks. Lots of makeups on that steel. And 1055. I have actually done this in the 9s. Probably getting a little bit fatigued because I've done it a few times here and it's very hot. So we did 4 runs at it. I should have 8 hits on each of these targets. So this one here, I've got 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. So my 8 hits are there. This one's looking a bit better. 2, 4, 6, 8. That's actually 8 alpha. So that's an improvement in comparison to the last couple of times I've done it. This target's not so great. I'm really kind of spread out here. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So they're all there, but I've got a delta, another really close delta. It's actually Charlie. I actually only have 3 alpha. 4 Charlie and a delta. So definitely need to work on the transition, because that's why I'm working on the drill, because I know it's a weakness that I have. So you come down, you work on what your weaknesses are, and try not to get too discouraged. Look for the positives in it, but from my viewpoint, so you guys can kind of see what I got going on here. Here's the 3 sticks. Got that piece of steel over there. Come back, head box, steel. That far target, I don't know what that is, maybe 16 yards. Back to the steel, back to the paper, back to the steel. But that kind of gives you an idea of the setup that I have here. And basically just set these sticks up for whatever your skill set is, however far you figure you have to be moving. I haven't gone beyond the sticks yet for where I'm at. Just depends on how fast you're moving, how far or how difficult the targets are or whatnot. But, hopefully you go out and give it a try, and feel free to post up some videos. I'd be curious to see how everybody's doing.